David was a man after God's own heart. Before he was a king, before the giant fell, David was just a young shepherd boy, forgotten by his family, yet handpicked by God. His life would be filled with victory, betrayal, love, loss, and redemption. And through it all, one truth remained. David was a man after God's own heart. Our story begins in Bethlehem, in the quiet hills where Jesse's youngest son tended sheep. David was not the strongest or tallest among his brothers. In fact, when the prophet Samuel came to anoint the next king of Israel, Jesse didn't even think to call David from the fields. But God told Samuel in 1 Samuel 16 verse 7, "Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." And so, in a moment that would change history, Samuel anointed David with oil, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon him. David's first great test came when the armies of Israel cowered before Goliath, a giant Philistine warrior over 9 feet tall. Armed with nothing but a sling, 5 smooth stones, and unshakable faith, David declared, "The battle is the Lord's." With 1 stone, Goliath fell, and David's name became known throughout the land. It was the moment that turned a shepherd into a warrior. David entered King Saul's service, playing the harp to calm the troubled king's spirit. But his victories in battle stirred jealousy in Saul's heart. The people sang, "Saul has slain his thousands, and David his tens of thousands." From that moment, Saul sought to kill him, and David became a fugitive. For years, David lived on the run, hiding in caves, relying on God for direction. He gathered a band of loyal followers and had more than one chance to take Saul's life, but he refused. "I will not lift my hand against the Lord's anointed," David said, choosing to honor God's timing instead of seizing power. After Saul's death, David was crowned king, first over Judah, then over all Israel. He made Jerusalem the capital and brought the Ark of the Covenant there, making worship central to the nation. Under David's leadership, Israel's borders expanded and the people prospered. But David was not perfect. His sin with Bathsheba and the arranged death of her husband Uriah brought severe consequences. Yet when the prophet Nathan confronted him, David's response was repentance. Psalm 51 records his heartfelt cry, "Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me." Even in failure, David returned to God. David's later years were marked by family struggles, including the rebellion of his son Absalom. Still, he prepared resources for the temple, a vision completed by his son Solomon. After 40 years on the throne, David died, remembered as Israel's greatest king and a man after God's own heart. David's life teaches us that God can take the overlooked and make them great. He shows us that victories come through faith, that authority is a gift from God. Most importantly, from David's lineage came the Messiah, Jesus Christ, the Son of David, fulfilling God's promise. If David's story has inspired you, type "Create in me a pure heart, O God" in the comments. Follow this page and share this video so others can be encouraged. Stay blessed.